brushing. Oh, wait, look at this brush. Isn't it pretty? It is multicolored, and I think it is very, very, very pretty. So, yeah. to hear. And I was really disturbed, to be completely honest, as I ate the candy. I ate the candy even with the taste because I didn't know. I thought it was just me being like weird because I ate dinner before I ate the candy. So I was like, oh, maybe, the taste is just off. Kind of like, whenever you brush your teeth and then you drink orange juice after and you're like, wow, this tastes weird. I don't know. I guess I just thought, like, because I had eaten dinner that my candy tasted weird. But apparently, like, there was something that happened to the coconut, and I don't think I should have eaten that. So if your coconut tastes like soap, don't eat it. 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 A chemical reaction happened. Don't do it. Sorry. We were doing face brushing and I kind of ruined it with my tangent, but I mean, I thought that I would warn you guys before you make the same mistake that I did, because I don't know, I didn't realize. Okay, we can kind of talk a little bit about the next topic. I'm just talking about things that happened in my week, because I feel like that's so much fun when people do that. I know it's a kind of small talk, but I feel like small talk is very relaxing, and thinking about the simpler things in life, it can be fun. I mean, it is fun to also have deep conversations, but I don't know. Let's grab our next trigger. I've got these waterproof band-aids, and yeah, these were in my room, and I just kind of figured the box made nice sounds, so I might as well. This is kind of a loud trigger, so I need to be careful. Okay, so there has been some good news this week, and somebody in my family got their very first job. You guys, someone in my family got their first job. I'm so proud of this person. This person completed the education that they needed for this job, and then was certified in the areas they needed to be certified in, and then will not say this person's name, but I'm thinking it, who is always very, very, very rude. And I think a lot of it was because I was the youngest at the time, and there was kind of a lack of respect that he had for like people younger than him in general. I remember he had this meeting that he called, and this is kind of funny looking back, but he called a meeting with me and one other guy. There was no point to that meeting, by the way. He just randomly called like a private meeting between me, this other guy, and him. And he was trying to teach us something, but it was something that the manager didn't even ask him to teach us. So he took this upon himself, and he did get in trouble for it later. But yeah, so he was like trying to teach on this whiteboard. I'll never forget that. And the guy that was with me had to leave because he had some sort of like appointment that he had to go to, dentist, I think. So he left, and I was like, oh gosh, no, please don't leave me with this guy. Oh, and it was just me, and I literally thought he was going to dismiss me because it was just us, and it was really awkward. Like, we were in a room, like literally imagine like a meeting room, and it was just the two of us, and the door was locked, and it was so uncomfortable. I was so uncomfortable. And he was there, and he kept going. He kept going through my lunch break, by the way. He kept going. He didn't stop. I tried to tell him that I needed to go, but he didn't let me go, and he just kept talking. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, I have so many stories about him. But I will save that for another day, because I realize I've been yapping about work and jobs and stuff like that, and maybe you guys are getting tired of it. I don't know. I will tell you guys one more. Actually, should I tell that story? I'm trying to think. Well, in general, he was always the person who would accuse people of not explaining something to him whenever realize I don't know how to explain it. The best way that I can explain astigmatism is that it's still, the letter still looks kind of blurry, even though it's, like, not, I don't know. Astigmatism. What is astigmatism? So astigmatism is an imperfection in the eye's curvature, specifically the cornea or the lens, which can cause blurred or distorted vision at all distances. So, yeah, that's basically how I feel. And so the glasses that I'm wearing right now, they needed to adjust it because they tightened it and it's too tight. So it kind of like squeezes behind my ears, which is very uncomfortable. But I have been too lazy to drive and have them fix it because it'll take a long time. So I've been waiting a year, you guys, for this appointment so they can fix my glasses. I've been waiting a year. Don't worry, I haven't been too uncomfortable. I bought some. Amazon sells these like cushion things that you can slip on the back of your glasses. Let me show you. I can't see, you guys. I can't see. I don't know if this is in frame or not. I really can't see. But yeah, can you see that? Amazon sells those little cushion things, so it's less painful if your glasses don't fit correctly. It's not a permanent solution by any means, but it does help with the pain. And it does help if I ever have to wear my glasses for a longer period of time, like whenever I'm traveling on a plane and I've been awake for more than 24 hours. It does help reduce pain, so I would highly recommend. Amazon came with the whole pack, so there was like 30 something in the pack. So, I mean, there's many. It comes with many. Okay, let me grab the next trigger. I have this random notebook that I've had forever. Literally, I've had this since I was probably 11 years old. I'm not kidding. I wrote poetry as a child, and this was my poetry notebook. And I went through this really edgy phase whenever I was 11 years old. This notebook is from that phase. I really went through a stage in life where, like, you know, the black eyeliner, and sometimes I look at photos and I wish I could go back and teach myself how to use that eyeliner. But that's okay. Makeup is fun and it's a form of expression and we learn. But I really do wish somebody would have told me not to do things like that. I never did figure out how to apply makeup though. I was a competitive dancer. We did have to do makeup. My mom or somebody else would do my makeup, like one of the other girls or something would help. I've never been great at doing my makeup, so I never figured it out. But I used this liquid black eyeliner and did not know how to use it. Eyeliner's gorgeous when used properly, but I just kind of like, you know, I went for it. So, yeah. You know, doing makeup for dance was very different because we had recitals and competitions that were filmed. All of the girls were required to look the same, so, you know, nobody stood out. And also to show up on camera better. It's very difficult with the lighting that they have in those, the competition, like the auditorium. It's dark and kind of hard to see your features if there's no makeup. But when I was a kid, I understood it was like that was weekend